One, two. This is the part where I get really scared. Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft on the Hypermine SMP server. It's getting dark, my name's Runwyld, and we are going to reset this clock real quick. What? Yep, we're going to do it. So, while we're doing that, let me tell you what we're going to be up to today. You know how I have that little annoying thing that I like to do, like help people out? Well, someone is in need of something, and I just happen to have spent a bit of time in the nether, and I've gotten the stuff. Can you think of what that is? Can you feel me now? Maybe you can. Which reminds me. We'll go back and get that in a minute. So we're going to do something for one of the newest members of the Hypermine server. I spent some time down on the Wither farm. That's right. Down on the Wither farm. And we're going to make a wither. We're going to get that nether crystal thingy and build a beacon thing. Now, I do not know how well this is going to be received. I think it'll be received fine. Let's see. So if I remember correctly, it was like meow and meow, meow, and meow. And then look at that. 1, 2. This is the part where I get really scared. Back up a little bit. Yep, that worked. Well, I earned the achievement. Are you good? No, you haven't exploded yet. Yeah, there we go. Kill you! I'm killing you! You're gonna die! Right now! Thank you. That was awesome. That was cool. All right, so now that we have this, let's see if we can make a beacon real quick, shall we? Yep, let's make a beacon. Oh, let's make a beacon. Oh, that was just too much fun. You do not know how many wither skulls I am. I can't even talk. Let's try that again. Take 2. You don't even know how many wither skeletons I actually tried to kill in order to just get them in there. It was the weirdest thing. I killed. It's not like I'm using looting 1. I'm using looting 3, smite 4. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to up it to a smite 5. Let's up it to a smite 5 next time, shall we? The struggles. All right. If I remember correctly, we need some of this. Not that many. Do we need that many? Do I have glass? That would be a hopper. That would be glass. I only grabbed 1 piece of obsidian. I did not mean to do that. That was funny. Look, here. We'll try it this way. All right. And why do I want to think it's like, is it like this? Oh, there we go. Yay! Beacon. All right, awesome. Okay, I got stuff for that. I'll put that in there and that too. What is that? That's a silk touch. Let's take that silk touch and we'll just put that here. Actually, I'll switch that out. Soul sand can go in here too because I think I have another use for that. And I've got some food. Let's grab some more. Yeah. Better to over-prepare than under-prepare. All right. Off we go. We have a science. Okay, good. I am telling you the struggle. All right. We are off. Now, I know and you know that a beacon with haste 2 is probably one of the coolest things you can ever possibly get when you are digging a large hole. You know this. I know this. Now we just need to share a little bit of the love, which is what we're going to do. So this is the tunnel and portal for Mr. JB. JB is in one of the newest Hypermine members, and he's really cool. He broadcasts so much on Twitch. It's just wonderful, and he's got one of the best like senses of humor. I love it. And what's cool is once he gets done with it, he can either keep it or he can pass it on to someone else who needs it. I don't care. I was going to go get another beacon for community anyway, so to me it's just going back into the community, which I like. And it's getting dark out here. Okay, let's start here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Sheep, come on. Yes, listen, I will have you for dinner if you don't stay out of my way. Okay? Just you, no, you stay out of my way. The more you stay out of my way, the more I like you. No, I'm not being sarcastic. Just really. No. Stupid thing, thinking I'm being sarcastic. Don't stop. You will become lunch, sir. You will. You will become lunch. Mm-hmm. Don't need a flame grilled burger. I'll have some lamb. Some nice cooked mutton. Phew, sassy freaking things. Jeez, man. Oh, yeah. Beaconator. Do-do-do. We got a beacon. We got a beacon. Yep. All right, good. Now, to make it a haste 2, we press the button, and we put a little iron in there. Click OK, and we should get haste 2. Very nice. All right, now, to make sure that he understands where it came from, and that we don't expect anything back, or whatever, let's just put some lights on it. Even though we all pretty much do daylight around here, but still. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yes, that is wonderful. All right. All right, now let's see here. Found some skulls in the nether. And made a box light. That may not make sense. I made a beacon. Yours to keep, or yours to share. Have fun. Runwyld. Awesome sauce. Cool. Found some skulls in the nether and made a beacon. Oh my gosh. And made a beacon. Yours to keep or yours to share. Have fun. Run wild. P.S. Nice hole. All right. That's my good deed for the day. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's head back over to my area, and I'll show you what we've done. Ready? Go. Hey, welcome back. We're back in our area. So I still have sheep. I have a lot of them right now. I've been breeding them up so I could kill them in a little bit. Let me show you some of the stuff that we have done down below so that you can get a good idea of how much progress we have made. That is just my home beacon, so let's not worry about that one. It's about to be dark again. What is up with the freaking spiders? I've had more spiders up here, more mobs in this little area than I have had the whole entire time I've been on here. It's weird. I think it's because I have moved stuff around. So it's not exactly spaced out as much as the other ones would be. Let's put those on our hotbar just so we have them. And eat a little bit of something. So there's our beacon. And there is glass down there. I just put it a couple blocks lower. There was another one down there before. You can see the wonderful area that we have down there. So let's go. All right. Oh, block. All right, let's get those off our hotbar. So you can see I've been dealing with quite a bit of lava. Now, I don't mind lava. I really, really don't. But one thing that's bugging me is how much lava is underneath here. So I've had some recommendations from some people about taking the lava and putting it into buckets and then just using it as an energy source for when I need to smelt things. Not a bad idea. I do like it, and I did start doing that. Actually, I think I did about 40 some odd buckets yesterday, and I started filling up a double chest, full of just lava. But now we're to the point where we need to start slabbing some of this, and my concern is that, well, we're going to run into more lava in a lot of other places. So let's see what we can do about just making these 34 into this real quick. And then we can always get more blocks from up here and see what happens. So we're going to take out this layer. And let's get our shovel. And I will remind you there is still a lot of lava back there. But hopefully it's not too horrible. I feel bad. I really don't know if I should worry about the lava underneath or if I should. In some cases, I'm like, nah, not really. In other cases, I'm like, yeah, I really kind of should. Don't dig down, people. Don't dig down. If you do, I did that drum peril. All right. So far, so good. That's not horrible. Oh, that's not going to work. This will, and that will. Good. That'll get me a little bit closer to where I want to be. If we take some more of this down, careful about that area. We'll see if we can fit a few more things. I do have some more granite. I do have some more gravel, so that's good. I probably should start using some wonderful, what do you call it, potions? Fire resist potions. But I'm not gonna. All right. That block, though. Oh, those blocks, though. This is probably going to be the frustrating part. I spent about 40 minutes just doing this little section over here. And we're only trying to get it to this line. But you know, since I'm here, I'm going to do more of it. So let's grab some more of this. So one of the next things that we are going to do is we're going to go upstairs and I'm going to show you some of the things that we did to the castle. I started working in all the sandstone like I showed you last time so that you knew what we were going to do with it. However, let me give you a bit of an update. So we're going to head up there and then I'm going to tell you what I think we're going to do for the storage. So, by the way, new horse. Artex is somewhere in the nether. I don't know where he's at. He's somewhere in the nether. So, but this one I found while I was out on an adventure. And I was like, yeah, white horse and a black horse. Awesome. All right. So here you can see that we've got the front wall done and the sides. I've left the side ones alone for now. So I'm going to do that wall and that wall next, and then I'll tackle the sides of them. The way that it looks better to me. Obviously, lots of detail to come. Lots of detail. Here you can see we've got a very plain front, right? And then over here, we have more of the detail, right? The breakup of the vertical lines. We're actually going to make this a little bit taller. I don't know how much taller, but we're going to work that out. This still has a very nice look inside with the stone brick. So I think this is going to give us a lot more blocks to work with. If you look at this, it becomes more of a picture framed window. So I like that. I like the way that it looks. It looks better. Now, we can either go back to the circle or we could make this window taller. So I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll continue to work on it and we'll take our best option and see what happens. We still don't have a whole lot of lighting in here either. And as far as what goes down beneath here, right, this is the center of our circle, both up here and down below. What we're going to do is we are going to do one of the minecart elevators. Now, we're not going to do the click up and shift one. We're actually going to do like the Woollyvator thing. So we're going to do that at some point. I am not an expert on it. I'm actually going to talk to a few people that have built it, and we will go from there. Now, I can show you one more thing that we've worked on, and yeah, I do have an ender pearl. We'll just take this one. That's fine. We don't need to go all the way that way. All right, so we're headed over to Hypermine Venice. And again, we all know that Lapis has been working on a reconstruction of her own creation of Venice. And it's turning out to be really, really nice. And we said we would take on the interior of the orange build. So I grabbed some supplies and started working on the bottom floor of it. Now I've already modified part of the bottom floor already to kind of give us some space. But I did it all in keeping with the exterior portion of what she's already done. So let me show you. Right. There's the orange build, so let's go over there. As you can see, I'm using my cheaty map for today. All right. Here. So we're going to do this kind of little cafe look. By the way, that woodcutter painting, first try, first painting, done. What I did is this is built on a slab, and then this was built on the same slab, just a half slab down. So I couldn't put anything down. It didn't look right. So what we did is I actually lowered the floor. I added in some more clay to smooth everything out, dug up some stuff, and it actually ended up being really, really nice. I like it. What I don't like is the fact that we're using dark stairs when we obviously have more materials we can work with. So let's take these out. And let's put these in. Do, 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 do. Oh, oh. Awesome. Let me see. That's better. That's much better. I seriously would have liked this one over one, but then I'd have to move this wall. And I can't really do that because when we get up to that part of the wall, which is right here, it's a part of this, and it would be extremely visible. So added in some of these. Oh, hello. Did I just put down the same thing? That was ridiculous. Yeah, maybe. What about you? Something to break this up. How many was that? That was a lot. That could be a possibility. I only have 2 more, so I'll have to go back and get more quartz. That is a work in progress. All right, cool. So I've got some stuff over here. I've got some things for lights, redstone blocks. I brought some iron over just in case you wanted anything. More pistons, books. I do have some bookcases back, so we'll start adding these in with some other decorations and stuff around the place. So it's going to take a bit to get materials, but we have started this area. So I'm thinking we might do like a podium here. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. There's also no doors and no doors and no doors and no doors and no doors. And if this is supposed to be a swim up bar, I don't understand it. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, a swim up bar. That could be pretty cool. So I changed the build on the inside, but I didn't change it by much. And actually, I'm thinking I might want to back this up some. Let's back this up one. Let's take this to here. And then maybe to here. That's better. Okay, I need orange clay, which I think I took back to my base accidentally. I did. All right, let's jam over here real quick. Lapis did give us permission to use anything over here that we needed. So that'll work out really well. Just one is all I need. That was just silly. Okay, we'll just replace that one block for now. So I'm going to let her see the video and or come online and see what she thinks. If she likes the direction we are going in, then we'll continue down this path, which I'm sure she will be. We also need some potted plants around the place as well. Yes. All right, wonderful. I'm going to leave some stone over here as well so I can make some stone brick stuff. Oh, I do have slabs. That'll be cool. All right. Hopefully you guys like some of the interior stuff that we are doing. Again, not fancy schmancy, but it's definitely going to get some stuff done. Yes, I did gray and I did blue. It's Lapis's area, so of course we're going to add in blue all over the place. Boy, do we have our work cut out for us, let me tell you. But this is going to be an amazing stretch for my skills and what I like to do with interiors. So hopefully you guys have some great ideas. If you do, leave them down below and let me know what you think. I'm very, very interested because I need to, come on, give me some ideas. Give them to me. It's fine. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful morning or wonderful evening whenever you're watching this. And I will see you next time on Hypermine. Bye, everybody.